This is the title page of the story. Red Planet. We can see a space car and two antennas and four spacemen sitting in a car. Big tires, and we can see that they are wearing some space suits. Floppy is visible from the helmet screen, and we can see some outer space, black color, stars shining, and an uneven surface of red color. Let's find out in the story what it is. Now let's turn the page. This is page number 1. Wolf came to play with Chip. They made a rocket ship out of bits and pieces. The rocket ship looked quite good. We can see Chip is standing there, and there's a wooden piece which is standing on 4 sides, and there's a tin like a rocket. It looks like a rocket, and there are 4 flower pots, and some flower pots turned over, and Wolf is climbing up the ladder, and there's a white color of ladder, and this is their lawn. Now let's see what happens on the next page. Wolf and Chip played in the rocket ship. They pretended to be a spaceman. The rocket is going to take off, said Wolf. And he started the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you go. Floppy ran up. He wanted to go on the rocket ship with Wolf and Chip. Go away, Floppy called Chip. The rocket is about to take off. Nadim came to play. He had his computer with him, but he liked the look of the rocket ship. He wanted to play with it too. Just then it began to rain. There's not much enough room for all of us, said Chip. Let's go inside and play as it is raining, and let's play with Nadim's computer. They played a game on Nadim's computer. It was called Red Planet. They had to land the rocket on the planet. Wolf and Chip crushed the rocket. Nadim didn't. He was good at the game. Suddenly the magic key began to glow. Chip and Wolf pulled Nadim away from the computer and ran into Wolf's room. Come on, called Chip. It's time for another adventure. The magic took them to a rocket ship. It took Floppy too. The rocket looked as if it was about to take off, but the door was open. Nadim wanted to go inside the rocket. Come on, he called. Chip didn't want to go inside. He said it won't be safe. Why not? Asked Nadim. This is a magic adventure. Let's enjoy. They went inside the rocket. There was nobody there. Look at the computer, said Nadim. Floppy jumped up and put his paw on a button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the rocket began to take off. Up it went and out into space. Oh no, said Chip, I don't want to go there. Where are we going? Nadim made the rocket land on a planet because he was good at computers. So Chip thought that it was his job. But I don't like it. There was red dust all over the planet. There were red rocks, red mountains. Floppy didn't like it at all. He didn't like the look of that planet. He began to bark and bark. There are no trees, he thought. They wanted to go outside and look at the planet. They found a space buggy. They looked inside that space buggy and found some space suits. Let's go. Let's put these space suits on, and said Wolf. There we go. Then we can go outside. Do you think it will be safe outside? Asked Chip. I don't know, said Wolf. We saw a cart and some drums and we saw a car also, a space car, so that they can travel outside on the planet. They went out on the planet in the buggy. The buggy bumped over the rocks and the red dust flew up. I don't like this, Floppy said. I'm not made for space adventure. Suddenly, the ground cracked and a big hole opened up. Oh, help, said Wolf, Chip, Nadim, as the buggy fell into the big hole. They all landed with a big bump. The buggy landed with a crash and broke into two. They were inside a big cave. "What a place," said Wolf. "Look at it." Chip looked up at the buggy. "It's broken," he said. "It's had it. Oh my God, now what will happen? How will we get back into the rocket?" Floppy began to bark and bark. "There are some creatures in the cave." They looked at these funny little people. "Oh no," said Nadim. "Look at them. I hope they'll like us." The creatures looked at the boys. They climbed on the broken buggy and pulled out a spacesuit. One of them turned a tap on Floppy's spacesuit. Floppy's spacesuit began to fill with air. It got bigger and bigger. Then Floppy began to float. "Get Floppy," yelled Chip. "Don't let him float away." Wilf asked the creatures how to get out of the cave. They told him that there was no way out. They said that they had never been outside. Wilf had an idea. He took a spacesuit and filled it with air. Then he told his friends, "Hold on, call Wilf, and don't let go." The spacesuit floated up out of the cave. "Chip, what a good idea. I hope it won't go pop," thought Floppy. The spacesuit landed out of the cave. They floated back to the rocket. Wilf let the air out of the spacesuit and it came down to the ground. "Good old Wolf," said Nadim. "What a good idea." And they all went back to the rocket. They went inside the rocket and it took off. Nadim turned on his computer and looked at the screen. "Well, we'll soon be home," he said. Just then the magic key began to glow. "That's good," said Floppy. "They won't have to land out the rocket again. Dogs don't like space adventures." Magic took them back home. "I like that adventure," said Wolf. He looked at the little spacesuit. "So did I," said Nadim. "But I'm glad I didn't have to land that rocket again." So that's the end of the story. Hope you like it. And if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, hit the bell icon and do like, comment and share. I do appreciate your comments.